Hi everyone, my name is Donny Lowy from CloseoutExplosion.com. I have a wholesale business here in New York. The next time you're in New York, you're welcome to visit my warehouse. So I'd like to, share with you some of my experiences in the New York wholesale fashion district, and hopefully you can benefit from those experiences. So one thing that I've become aware of is that the business is very seasonal, meaning the majority of the customers who come to New York Fashion District are coming, first of all, from overseas, and they're coming from Africa, they're coming from the Caribbean, they're coming from South America, and those customers like to come to New York during the spring and summer and maybe early fall months, but usually during the spring and summer. But winter, it's really empty over there. So if you want to get some really good closeout deals, what I would suggest to you is to go to the New York Fashion District while it's slow, and that is during the winter season. Now the truth is that I think applies to anyone in the New York wholesale business. Whether you come to my warehouse, you go to someone else's warehouse, you should know you're going to get the best deals during the winter season, because that's when there aren't that many buyers visiting warehouses. Another thing that I've experienced is that the showrooms have merchandise that they want to sell, but what happens is, like any business, they'll take a chance on merchandise. So let's say a vendor calls them up and says, look, you've been buying dresses for me for the last 5 years. Now I'm introducing shoes. Do you want to try these shoes? Now they want to maintain a good relationship with that vendor. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to buy those shoes. But those shoes really aren't their regular line. So if they don't have an easy time selling them, they're just going to want to try to sell them even at a closeout price. And that's where you come in, right? You approach those vendors, you find out what merchandise they have that they normally don't carry, what merchandise they're struggling to sell. You make them an offer to buy that merchandise. Now you might wonder, let's say, why doesn't the showroom just send the shoes back to the vendor? They're not going to do that because they want to maintain a good relationship with their supplier. So they might even be willing to take a loss or even sell it to you at their cost, just so they could maintain their good relationship with their supplier, but take that money and spend it to buy merchandise which they feel more comfortable that they're going to be able to resell. Now, another experience I've had there is that, look, there are always going to be showrooms, opening, closing. There are always going to be designers introducing new lines, designers coming into the market, designers leaving the market. So there's a lot of movement, and movement creates opportunities. Because, for example, let's say you're a designer, and you come into your fashion district, you're really excited, you rent an office, you start showing your merchandise to department store buyers, but let's say unfortunately it doesn't catch on. So what are you going to do now? You're going to have to liquidate that merchandise that you have. And even if you're a designer who's very successful and you've already sold out the majority of what you have, now the season's over, you're going to want to sell that merchandise to get some money for it. And as a buyer, you're going to look for buyers to buy it from you. So now, as a buyer watching this video, when you go to the New York Fashion District, so go around, go to wholesalers, go to designers, find out who is closing, who's going out of business, find out who has leftover merchandise when the season is ending, and actually, that's a good reason you should be going there at the end of a season or right before season is over, and find out what merchandise is available in the market that hasn't been sold. Find out what merchandise needs to be sold because someone is going out of business, and make them an offer for that merchandise. Now, you want to make a very, I should say a very, good offer, but at the same time, don't push them too much on the price, otherwise they'll find someone else to buy that merchandise. If you have a good opportunity and you're confident you can make money with that merchandise, then jump on the opportunity. Don't wait too long because someone else will come and buy it. And often what will happen is, let's say a seller needs to liquidate his merchandise by a certain date, and you're negotiating, and now something comes up in the seller's life, something comes up in your life. Next thing you know, you get sidetracked, you can't close the deal in time, and you miss the opportunity. So definitely negotiate, but be realistic, because if you can make money with what you're going to buy from that seller, then go ahead, take advantage of the opportunity, knowing that you can resell that merchandise. Hope you enjoy this video. The next time you're in New York, please visit my website and my warehouse. My website is CloseoutExplosion.com. Thank you and have a great day.